3, 2, 1. We're live. Live here with the old man. And I am very excited about this. I've had a lot of people ask about doing a podcast with Dad. And damn, the last one, when was the last one?
I don't know. I was just thinking that. It's been over a year ago.
Has it? Yeah, over a year ago was the last time I had Dad on the podcast. And I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I didn't want to push it. So I was like, fuck, maybe he'll want to do it, you know. And he sent me a text the other night after he had probably 100,000 beers in him. And so we should do a podcast. I thought, well, hell yeah, you said it, partner.
Yeah, I thought, what was I thinking?
Yeah. So,
especially after getting in here just a minute ago. I didn't realize you had steps.
Yeah, so Dad calls and says that, oh, yeah, well, I'll do it, but we're going to have to figure something out about the steps. I'm like, okay, I'll help you in.
Yeah, I use a lot of help.
Jesus Christ, I thought you were going to jump up the stairs.
Well, you might as well have, because you wouldn't do anything. You know, when you ask for help, I need help.
Well,
you just stand there and watch.
Well, you wasn't giving me nothing to work with. You just standing there looking at me like, I don't know what the fuck to do. So, to get started off, for those of you who don't know and haven't hung out with me, or maybe hadn't talked to Dad in a little while, what's been going on. And Dad had his right leg removed, the whole unit pretty much.
You got up there on that screen.
Oh, it's supposed to do that. It's all right.
Yeah.
Custom. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions too, Doug already comments, hell yeah, exclamation point. Doug's very excited about this and has been.
Yeah, I'm here just for him.
Yeah, I figured that. So,
Think about canceling out. Doug wants me some.
I knew that's how that was going to go. Oh boy, yeah, Dad's out on this gig. So, yeah, let's start off with what happened. So you lost your leg. What was the deal there?
It started out last October. They did a vascular bypass on my right leg. I didn't have hardly any blood flow down there. So they put a stent in, kind of up in my groin area, and then did the bypass down above the knee that went all the way down to below the knee. About an hour operation.
Damn, I didn't realize it was that long to do that.
Yeah, it's about all day. I was out, so I recovered from that. I was actually doing very well. Just this last March, down in a bell hole, welding in Crawfordsville, and thought I just pulled a calf muscle. And that weekend, it just kept getting worse. Like maybe 1 hour of sleep that whole weekend.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. So I had Justine take me to the ER Sunday morning, and they said they had a helicopter coming for me, take me to Indianapolis. I said for a pulled muscle, or maybe at that time it was real painful, so I thought I tore a muscle. And he said, no, there's a doctor down there he's gonna meet with you when you get there. So I fly down there.
Were you shitting at first? Like when they said they're bringing a helicopter in, were you like?
I thought it was a little bit of overkill for a pulled muscle. I thought, hell, I can drive down there, you know?
Yeah.
Like, no, we're gonna fly you. You need to get there immediately. So as soon as they landed, they wheeled me in there, and everybody's running around. And I thought, man, somebody must have had a wreck or something. Well, they were doing that for me. I didn't know that. So they wheeled me into the room there, and the doctor down there said he stayed over so he could talk to me when I got there. And he says, you have got zero blood flow to your leg. He said, I've reviewed your x-rays. You had a blood clot push that stent, clogged the stent, and that vascular operation they did is just, it's a balled up mess. He said, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're going to lose your leg.
What'd you think? Like right then?
So right there, I remember people thinking, boy, your life can change, overnight. Mine changed in a matter of about 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So
Especially not knowing that it has
yeah,
anything to
yeah,
do with that.
yeah. So Justine was already on her way down there, and I remember I should have just waited to tell her when she got there, but
Probably had to tell
I was kind
somebody.
of shocked.
Yeah.
So I just texted her and said, "Man, I'm gonna lose my leg." So she had to pull over because she was a wreck.
Crying and
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So get that all done, and it was the next day, I think it was, or maybe I went a day, and they removed it above the knee. You know, it's one thing I guess. You know, the leg you get, I didn't realize when you have a knee, you're learn how to walk again.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I still can't put all my weight on this. That's why you had a
Yeah.
little bit of a time helping me get here in the house after just 2 steps. But walking with a walker,
Yeah.
getting a little bit easier, but still a ways to go.
Yeah. Is it just, does it hurt like putting all that pressure on, what's like, what would be that prosthetic leg? Is it like mashing it down into that cup or?
No, it's just muscle in the front. I don't know, like when you got to use your muscles in your leg to move this. I don't know whether it's hitting the front of it or what, or maybe it's just me getting used to this.
Yeah.
Be my guess because it seems to be getting better all the time.
Does it really? That's good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I'm going through therapy twice a week at the hospital in Williamsport. Um, and every time up there, it seems like it is getting a little bit better.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, doing a little bit more. So.
Yeah. Well, last time you went in there, you was, what did you say? You was eat licorice or something.
Yeah, in there telling jokes to the whole crowd. It remind me of that Bill Murray movie.
Oh yeah.
What about Bob? Yeah, they sent him to the hospital. He's in there telling jokes to the whole staff. And doctors were laughing.
Yeah.
That's about what I was doing up there at Williamsport the other day. So.
Yeah. I tell you, everybody I talk to, man, I can't go to the store, gas station. It's every single day probably since this. I mean, literally, I bet every day somebody will be like, "Hey, how's your dad doing?"
Well, and that's something else too. I mean, when this happened, I mean, I couldn't believe the amount of people that, donated to
Oh yeah,
that benefit that, you guys had.
sure.
My neighbors. I mean, every time you're getting in the mailbox, man, you got a card there and people helping, It's just, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd do without them.
Yeah.
And all that help. So.
Right. Yeah, that had to have been pretty humbling, I bet, and like,
Oh, yeah.
and just, but like, man, I don't know. I know what it's like for a bunch of people to show up and care, and like,
Yeah.
damn, it had to have been really, really special, and like,
Yeah.
had to have really made a big difference, I think.
Yeah. Well, it was there. So I was there at the Eagles and kind of made a joke with Justine. We were coming over. I said, yeah, all my friends are probably going to be there, all 5 of them.
Yeah.
And it was jokingly.
Right.
As we come around the corner, you couldn't even park out there on the road anywhere. It was just, the place was packed. I mean, that was amazing.
Yeah, I remember you told me it because I even asked Doug about it, and he's like, and I remember during like the speech that you gave, you said that. You said, I bet there's going to be 5 people here or whatever. And I know you were half-assed bullshitting about it, but me and Doug were talking. He's like, you know what though? He's like, I bet he was serious. He's like, I bet he really thought that there would probably only be a few people here.
Yeah.
And it was jam-packed. There was nowhere to park. You couldn't even get in there.
You're right.
Yeah, and that was awesome. And it wasn't me, that was a lot of other people too. Meathead and hell, all the Haddocks I think were involved on that, especially Tom. Yeah.
Yeah.
But damn, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like I've had people ask me about it, like how was it? They're like, how'd you find out, or like did he call you or what? And I remember I was actually it was the day after I got back from Ireland. Me and Doug were standing outside the PD in Attica, and a helicopter flew over, I looked up and I was like, yep, somebody just fucked up at the Badlands or something, you know, like just somebody wiped out. And we're sitting there, and then I had left, and hell, I had just gotten home, and I get a call from Justine, and I thought, oh shit, that's not good. Like, if Justine's calling me, it's something ain't probably right, you know. But I didn't know. I still hadn't put two and two together, and I answered. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hey, I don't want you to freak out, but they just flew your dad over to Indy, and I could tell she's pretty worked up. I was like, well, hey, it's okay. You know, I'll get going. We'll head over there. No big deal. You know, I asked her, I said, do you want me to drive you over there? Yeah, and I think she pretty well had it figured out at that point. And, and, but she was wigging out. And I was like, you know, it's going to be all right. That's the best place for him right now. If there's a problem, you know, is in the helicopter or whatever. But I'm sure it's not a big deal. Justine, just calm down.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that either. And then I get there, and I remember I walked into that room, and you're sitting on the edge of the bed, and she's over there. And I just remember I walked up and I was like, whoop, what's the word? I just thought it was like you're saying. I thought it'd be like a muscle or something, you know, kind of pointless, whatever. And you're like, yep, they're going to take her off in the morning. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I was like, nah, really, what's the word? And you're like, no, man, I'm serious. And I just remember, like, man, I couldn't even imagine how you felt, because my heart just dropped into my stomach. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God. And I just remember I was standing there. I was like, I don't even know what to say. Like,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to tell you to comfort, you know? And
Right.
I remember thinking, well, whatever you need, you know, I'll do it. Like, that was, but I mean, other than that, that was it. I didn't have anything else. And it was,
Yeah.
man, it was such a hard feeling for me. And I mean, obviously, not to take away from you, because it was way worse for you, I'm sure. But I just remember, like, thinking, damn, I can't even imagine. And like what you're saying, where, yeah, your life changes, and, you know, overnight or whatever, and you got a couple seconds. I was thinking, like, boy, I don't know that I'd be strong enough to deal with that kind of shit. That is just, you know.
Yeah. I mean, what's the alternative?
Right.
I mean, you got to.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But and moving forward, it's really kick ass, because like I've seen how tough you are, you know, and it's it's cool to see your dad as a fighter, you know, like when you're a kid, my dad could beat your dad's ass, like that kind of thing. Like, you know, it's seeing you overcome shit and moving forward, and doing more, and, you know, not just like, well, somebody asked me, like, when it first happened, they're like, are you gonna get him a little rascal? I'm like, no, he's not getting no fucking little rascal. His ass is gonna be back moving, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I knew that, I knew you'd do it, but it's just, I guess it's good to see it, and see you kicking ass and
Yeah.
still drinking beer and
Yeah.
raising hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's I guess moving forward, so like things now I'm sure are much different than what they were before, but I would be willing to say that I'm sure some things are worse, but I bet some things are probably better too, right? Like,
Oh yeah. Got me a new truck out of the deal.
yeah. Yeah, got that badass S10 sitting out there. That thing's sick, man. Yeah.
I ended up selling my welding truck. So I got thinking, by the time I'm even able to do something like that, it's going to be a while down the road.
Yeah.
And I didn't want everything just sitting out there. And so I sold it.
Yeah.
And of course, the truck I'm talking about, Brandon got for me there. It's not a new one.
Yeah. I don't even know what year it is, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty bad when he comes pulling up there with it, and he's laughing. If that tells you anything. Kind of had a busted windshield, no headlights, no brakes.
It's just a real dime piece. I remember, like, I've driven some shitty vehicles. I got low standards when it comes to cars, man. I don't care. I'll drive whatever, but I've driven some real shit boxes that are definitely deemed unsafe. And that would never stop me before. That's no big deal. And I remember telling you, dude, do not drive this thing. It is a piece of shit. It is not ready yet.
Nothing doing.
Yeah. Well, we got her dialed in now. She's
Oh, yeah,
kick-ass little pickup.
yeah, took her to Danville the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Just every little bump you're sawing away at the wheel, but other than that, it's run good.
You end up in the ditch of that damn thing. Yeah. So yeah, you got a truck. What else?
That was really something to look forward to.
Yeah, well, we got the truck done.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. You get to spend more time at home, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm at home 100% of the time.
Yeah, yeah. I know that I'll pass you every now and then. I see you out cruising around. Somebody said that. You know, I seen your dad out driving around. I was like, well, yeah, I'm sure he's probably out driving around. He's probably getting tired of just sitting at the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Justine, of course, I was into building the plastic models a few years ago.
I remember
Got
that.
away from it when we got busy with the welding and WCC.
Yeah.
But she said, you need to get off your ass, start doing something. But if I make you a model room back
Did she really tell you that?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she's
Good for her.
tired of looking down over the balcony, seeing me reclined out there watching TV,
Yeah.
snoring and waking up every 5 minutes. And
Yeah.
so I think it went the other way. I mean, now I'm back there like 12 hours a day.
Yeah. Working on those models and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Just painting shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I love
doing
it.
all kinds of work back there.
Yeah. Well, and like he's got a damn paint booth. This thing's like, I don't know, it's probably, what would you say, probably 18 inches wide ish.
Oh, yeah. So you start it up, the fan comes on, the LED lights. It's like you're actually doing some body work back there. Yeah, I got a drill. She was upstairs the other day and she heard me back there.
Sawing away on that.
Yeah, sound like a damn body shop, Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, banging around.
Paint fumes now.
Oh yeah.
She's got to burn all of her candles so she can get rid of the paint fumes.
Yeah.
But man, things are looking good.
I've never seen a better looking fucking car.
I'm getting used to this airbrushing, man. It's like, man,
That's actually got to
I need
be
to go out there and Darren Odell needs.
Darren. If you're watching this, we got a guy who can do some killer pinstripes and shit.
Well, I can't do the pinstripe yet, man. I can really lay down some clear coat now.
Yeah, put him out of business.
Yeah,
Look.
I suppose he's got testers out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. And I bet that doing the model stuff, I bet that's similar to welding, like TIG welding and shit. You know, it gets like kind of tedious and
I was back there raising hell last night. It's supposed to be enjoyable, and I'm painting, beating, and banging around, cussing, and raising hell.
this piece of shit Mustang's a fucking hunk of shit.
I set it down on the table, and I had everything glued, and the damn axle came out from underneath. I said, shit, this ain't right. Think someone might be driving that down the road.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah. So how about so I guess going forward you got the model room in the house. Has the house changed much for all this stuff? Has this been I mean, I guess we got the wheelchair ramp.
Oh, yeah, I can't get by without that.
Yeah, that was fun. Doug helped out on that one too.
Yeah.
I remember we we got well, I say we, it was probably mostly my fault, but when we were laying these boards down, you know, you got to keep them all straight. That way, if you get them off, and all of a sudden, before long, the whole damn thing starts looking like a like a fun
You
house.
can't just get halfway and then try to make up the difference.
Yeah, that's what I thought we was gonna do. Well, I didn't realize what had happened, and then before I know it, this damn thing is getting pretty wonky. I just remember me and him. Yeah, I think we ought to just get us a beer out of the dad's fridge and take a look at this. We'll get her.
Why not?
Yeah,
I mean, you do that anyway, so what's the big deal,
yeah, no shit. Free beer over at dad's. I can't believe it either. Crazy.
Yeah, ain't it though?
So yeah, you got the wheelchair. What about? I mean, hell, other than that, everything at the house has pretty much stayed the same, hasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Is it a pain in the ass getting around and stuff? Well, like
It was different.
yeah. Well, I mean, that had to have been a pretty big adjustment. Was the wheelchair easier than the walker?
Oh yeah, started out with wheelchair. But you gotta make sure you don't start getting used to that.
Yeah,
I'm almost used to it.
getting comfy in
I
there.
need to get away from it and start using the walker more.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I know that whenever you're out in the shop, it seems like you're in the wheelchair, but I did notice the other day you were sitting up there in that chair, like where the TIG welder and all that shit was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cool. I mean, at least he's getting out and, you know, but I get it because especially you're out there drinking beer and you got to piss and it's like, you got to get right back in the wheelchair and all that all over again.
Yeah, you don't know the struggles.
Yeah. 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 Um,
I'll wait till you're done drinking.
let me slam this beer right quick.
Yeah.
But oh, here, sorry. I need to. I'd like to go through and read some of these comments too. While I'm thinking about it.
Is anybody even watching?
Yeah. Yeah, we got one person here. It's Doug.
Well, that's all that matters.
No,
I came over here just for you.
no, we got 20 in here. So let's see. Doug did comment on here though. Speaking of WCC, how is the Eagle coming along?
Well, a little bit.
Yeah.
And I guess when I say that, it's because I found out pretty hard to do something when you're in that wheelchair, trying to move around, cut stuff, weld. So I'm to the point where I'm just about ready to go out there and start sitting in that chair like I used to,
Oh yeah.
instead of being in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
That way you can get up, stand, and cut metal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's why I've done a little bit more to it, but I think it's here fairly soon I'm going to be able to start completing that.
Yeah.
Because that actually goes to Rex Odahan.
Hell yeah.
And I know he's kind of really wanting it for his place. So
Yeah.
and I think it's going to turn out pretty good.
I do too.
We'll see.
It looks damn good the way it is right now. Yeah, and I didn't think about that. Just moving around and cutting shit. I bet that. Yeah, I could see that being a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Well, when this first happened, I thought, well, hell, I'd be out there in a wheelchair and doing all this stuff. It'd be perfect.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah.
You really can't do very much in that chair like that. I mean, now
Because
you're
it's too
catching all
low.
them- yeah, you're catching all them sparks and
Yep.
you can't be out there in your pajama pants like I am in the house.
Yeah.
Catch them something on fire, you would go get away from it. You just have to sit there and burn. Let it burn out.
Light you a cigarette off the son of a bitches and call it.
Might as well. I mean, put it up your mouth, just wait till the flames get that high puff on it a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, no shit. I am on fire.
Yeah, that's not smoke.
Weird. Yeah. Let's see. Donovan says Doug Warren. Talk about the Eagle. The Eagle wants to fly. We're gonna send it to space.
Oh no, we can't do that.
Yeah. That.
I've already got so much time involved in that. It's unreal.
Oh yeah. No, we're gonna send it to space with them space beers.
No, that's already sold.
Nick Burris says, "Is the old man cruising around and doing better wheelies than you did in the wheelchair?" That will never happen. Never happen. I am the wheelchair wheelie king.
Yeah, I come across a little threshold, try and put a little bit back. It's like, oh shit, I'm going.
We're gonna dump it.
Yeah, so I'm not doing wheelies.
So let's see what else we got on the board that I did not want to forget. Yeah, so I did want to hear like some stories that you've got for the good shit that's happened now. So obviously we've kind of touched down a little bit on the benefit, but what else? Has there been anything else?
No, she's all went down.
Yeah. Everything sucks.
No, I mean you get used to change.
Yeah.
And you just make the best of everything. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, I heard.
I mean, the only good thing I can see is it's starting to get cold out now.
Yeah.
And I'm not going outside.
Uh-huh.
I'm going back into the model.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that.
I'll spend 24 hours back there if I have to. I'll watch the snow fly.
Yeah. Yeah, you like cold weather about as much as I do.
Yeah.
But like I have heard you say though everything happens for a reason and shit like that, and I don't know. It seems like your morale's really really up, I guess, and it just seems like I don't know. I feel like you're you again, and that's got to feel pretty good, I guess, to at least know that you can overcome shit like that and still come out on top. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know it's getting a little deep, but it makes me proud to see it, I guess, and it's cool to help. Somebody else asked me about like helping you out or something, like have you had to help your dad or anything, whatever. I thought about it, and it's cool knowing how much you helped me over the years, and then like being able to give back. And it's like just like the flat on the Tahoe or whatever. Like I was glad that you called me. Like call me, man. Hell yeah, I don't care what it is. Call me. I'll be there. Hell, of course, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's, I think one thing that has turned out pretty good is like our relationship. I feel like is, I mean, we always had a good relationship, anyways. But you know, it's just better than ever. Like,
Yeah.
I like that. I think that that's great, and it sucks that it came at such a cost. But you know,
Right.
at least we've got that. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I agree.
and I still like coming over and pissing you off. So.
Yeah. You'll get away from that.
I was over there blowing leaves the other day, and he's sitting there in that fucking wheelchair. I just blow the shit out of him with the leaf blower.
I don't even say anything anymore. Don't. You know, if you're saying something like that, I mean, you're as well save your breath. I mean, you don't listen anyway. So.
Like pissing in the wind. It ain't.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know, I used to get mad at you. You come over and start using tools and stuff. You know, I'm used to putting everything back when you leave. You know, a bench full of shit laid out there. So, hell, one time there's a wrench laying out there in the driveway. What the hell?
Oh man, thinking about other funny stories. We were over there drinking beer, and Dad gets hung up on something in this fucking chair.
You know, what the hell? Just somebody just go forward. And I got a little lever down here on my knee. I can hit that, just swing that leg far up here if I have to.
Yeah.
I had to move the other way. And I was running over the son of a bitch and didn't know it. And Katie said, "You're running over your damn leg." Shit, hell if I ain't.
You're running over your leg. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, at least it wasn't a good one.
Yeah.
So let's see here. I want to see. I just want to make sure I've been kind of slacking on these comments. If you guys have some questions you want me to ask, feel free to comment them below. Oh, Tasha says hello.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, how. Yeah, so I'll try to do better because these last couple podcasts I've done, I've really missed some of the questions. Sorry, folks. But anyway, so going forward, did you say now that I guess you got to be feeling pretty good now, seeing like, you know, I guess the physical accomplishments that you made, like, you know, you're doing a lot better at the walking and that kind of shit. How do you see things going from here, like moving forward from here? Do you think you'll be walking without the walker? Do you think eventually you're going to ditch the wheelchair altogether?
Yeah, I mean, that's the goal. We'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was told I was going to get this, I thought, all right, I'll put that dude on and walk right out there.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, you got to get used to that knee.
Right.
The mechanical knee, and I didn't realize that.
Is that the hardest part, is figuring out the knee?
That and the soreness on that front muscle. I think just getting used to it being in there. And
Yeah.
feeling it hitting against the front of it.
Did you have like everyone always asks like the ghost pains or whatever. Did you
I
have?
still have them. Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Where, like in your toes or what?
I can feel my toes right now.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Can you wiggle them? Like you can wiggle the. I mean, obviously.
It feels like I am.
Yeah. No shit. Really. God, that's got to be weird.
Yeah, it is damn weird.
Yeah. And like, I guess when you got back from surgery. Oh, by the way, if you're listening to this, I thought this surgery was gonna be like hours long.
45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, they got like a chop saw on that damn.
Oh, shit, they wheeled me in there, and it wasn't like any other operating room I've been in. I mean, I remember going in the, well, for that bypass, you know, in my leg, they wheeled me in there, and, you know, I think there's about 10 people in there. All those instruments, I thought, you know, you're going to have to put me out right away, or I'm going to get up and get the hell out of here.
Is there a bunch of saws and shit in there?
No, not in that one.
Oh, okay.
But, okay, Mr. Briles, we got the good stuff coming, and that's all I remember.
Damn.
But this one, they wheeled me in there. My God, you'd have thought I was in the meat cutting room down at County Market.
So it did have saws and shit in that one.
Yes, it was like a horror movie. Saws hanging and sheets, no nothing on that table, stainless steel table,
Oh my God.
and I told them when they're wheeling me in there, I said, "You better put me out now."
Were you shaking and shit?
Oh hell yes.
Oh, I would have been too. I'd have been a nervous wreck. I mean, I remember when they put that rod in my leg, I was freaking out on that. And I mean, that wasn't nothing compared to something like that, you know. But God, I just couldn't imagine how nerve wracking and scared, and I mean, just all of it. Damn.
Yeah.
I guess, like, what was it like when you got, like, so you come out of surgery? I'm sure you're heavily medicated probably for quite a while.
Oh, I was out. Yeah, they had me on the morphine, and yeah.
How was that? But like once, maybe like once that wore off, what were you feeling? Were you?
They kept me on that for a while.
Did they? Yeah, yeah.
They found, I didn't know at the time, or well, they told me, and it didn't mean. I thought it was funny. They said they found 2 blood clots in my lung. That's serious shit.
Yeah.
You know, they were getting ready to wheel me back to X-ray again to check on it again, see if it's dissolving or whatever. And I guess that's some serious shit. But you know, Justine was just getting there, and I said, she wanted to know where I was going. I said, well, they're taking me to X-ray. They found 2 blood clots in my lungs. Start laughing.
Yeah.
She's bawling.
Right.
I thought, I'll be right back. I thought she was crying because I was going to X-ray.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Don't take very long.
Yeah. Just because you're all messed up on that shit.
Yeah, yeah, shit. That damn morphine's way to go.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Yeah, you ready to come off of it, Miss Briles? Hell no.
Yeah, gotta go there, clicking that.
Yeah, well, they give me that clicker, you know. Right?
Yeah.
Whenever you need some more, just yeah, I'm like this 24/7. Like, surprised I didn't come out of the hospital with my thumb just automatically. They said you only give yourself so much, and then it's, you ain't getting.
Just clicking shit.
I'm clicking.
Well, whenever she's ready for that reload, go ahead and hit her again.
Like an umpire, you know, for little league. Strike 15.
Strike 15. Yeah. Damn, I couldn't imagine. Like, was there ever a point that you can think back on that it hit? Like, oh shit. Was it before or was it after?
It still hits every once in a while.
Really?
I mean, it's weird. I mean, you're going back through the hallway with the walker, and it's like, damn.
Yeah.
I can't believe I cut my fucking leg off.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously.
To this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm still not over it yet.
Right.
You just, that's what it is.
Yeah. I was thinking it's weird that you say that because on my phone for like my contact of you, it says dad, and then it's got a picture there.
Now it says one legger.
It says asshole is what it says.
Hop along. I hop.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's got that. It says dad, and then it's got the little picture thing, and it's that picture of you in front of the old Raging Cajun, the boat. With that hat. Remember that picture?
Yeah,
I think I had to take that picture for you or something. Probably try to pick up some chicks on the
That's why I
Facebook.
had that little dog, that miniature snout.
Yeah. But I was thinking about that, and I was looking at that, and I was like, damn, I wonder if it's weird for him to look at pictures and shit and like, look back and be like, man, I don't know, just shit was obviously way different then. Walking around wasn't a pain in the ass. Or like, I wonder, I was thinking about it, I wonder how he feels about this kind of stuff. And like,
You're right.
yeah, is that shit weird?
I mean, that's really not weird. It's weird that I can't go out to by the shed right now. The new shed that I put up. That rock out
the
there.
53s, yeah, or they're number 2, I guess, whatever that big shit.
Still with that walker, but you just can't walk very far. I'm not used to putting all my weight on one leg.
Yeah.
And you get so far, and then you got to stop, and it's like, holy shit, I ran out of energy here,
Yeah. Has that been a bigger struggle for you than you would have thought?
I just don't
worry about it.
walk very far. I pull up to the hospital now and get out of my truck, and I'll be in there to therapy, which seems like going a hell of a ways down through there. But
Yeah. Is it further than this walk was?
yeah,
Yeah. Twice as long?
no, I imagine.
Damn, that's a little bit of a trek.
But I don't have no steps either.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we come up those steps now. Well, now when this is over, I go down those. Don't let go of my damn arm till I tell you to, okay? Because going down is not a problem. But when I say lift up, don't stand there and cradle like you're waiting on me to put pressure on. When I say lift up, that means lift up on my damn arm. Oh my God, man.
fuck you wanted me to do, man?
Well, if that was you, I'd have bear hugged your ass and just carried
That was
you
why I
into
was
the van.
about to go there. I didn't know if I needed to just fucking lift you up or what the. Then I seen you bend both fucking knees, and I thought you were gonna jump
Well, I knew
through.
you wasn't doing anything, so I thought I might as well try something new.
I thought
About
you were.
jumping up backwards, you know.
I thought you were gonna jump up the fucking stairs, man.
Well, hell.
Confused.
Yeah, you're confused. You had me shorting out. It's like, holy shit, is he going to do anything? You know? I mean, I've been thinking about this for like a day, 2 days. Shit, he's got stairs over there, steps.
Fuck.
And then I asked you, well, how many steps you got over there? You get 2. Well, I'm going to need some help with there. No problem. Yeah, no problem. You might as well sit on your fucking own. I thought about crawling up the son of a bitches. Your neighbors would have said, well, there's another drunk in here.
I thought I was going to have to get a fucking trampoline out.
Well, shit, I'm thinking right now, I'm thinking about knocking that damn window out on my way out. I'll just go out the damn window backwards. It'd be easier to go down this goddamn stairs.
And we get a fucking dolly.
Well, you can do that when I'm laying out there on the ground. Just get the refrigerator cart, lay it down there. I'll roll over on it and
Get you the fuck out. Just you stand up like Frankenstein. And get you out of here, no problem.
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ, man.
I was confused. I didn't know what the hell.
Yeah, you sure as hell was.
And then
You had me confused.
you're looking at me. What you want?
I mean, do something. I don't care if it's wrong. Just do
I
something.
should have
you know?
fucking tripped you.
It wouldn't matter at that point. Yeah, you might as well have. At least I'd have been in.
Fucking trip and push you forward.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay.
Oh shit, man, I'm dying. I'm dying.
For crying out loud, man.
Oh, so on my board here, I got us because everybody asks how we're doing. I'd say it's probably about the same.
Yeah, I don't see much difference there. I don't see it changing. I mean, I like working a little over it, but it's still gonna be the same.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna
I
matter.
don't think he's gonna change any. So.
No, nope. I'm stuck in my ways. I just torment the old man for a while. I got you these beers and they're fucking warm.
Gee, hell of a host you are.
Yep, Bud Light.
I
Nice.
think I'll bring my own next time.
I was in a hurry and they didn't have it cold anywhere apparently.
Yeah, I mean, we'd had this plan for like a week now, right?
Yeah.
You just in a hurry to get this beer tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the old man.
Ah, he ain't gonna give a shit. Who cares? Yeah. So I don't think we're gonna change much. One thing I did want to talk about motorcycles. You think you get a trike?
No, I can't spend any money. I've got to watch what I'm doing.
Well, I mean, but later on down the road, I'm not asking you to get the damn thing tomorrow.
No, I don't know, man.
You get a trike. Get a trike.
I don't know about that.
Somebody asked me. I said, "Do you think he'll still ride?" I said, "Yeah, I think he will." I said, "I told him I'll keep my bike if he'll get one." I said, "I bet he'll still do it. It might not be for a couple of years, but I bet you will."
I had to pay everything off, and
Yeah.
I kind of like that. Don't take much
Yeah.
for me to keep going now. So
Yeah.
I'm not looking to go back in the hole.
Yeah. Yeah. How about welding? That's been let's see.
Welding shop's shut down.
Is it not doing no more welding?
Nope. We're actually going to be selling a lot of stuff out there
Are you really?
shortly.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you selling?
I got. Well, if you're a welder, you'd want to know, but I've got some steel out there. It's worth quite a bit of money, and I probably end up selling that for maybe about half price just to get rid of it and get it cleaned out because your grandpa's wanting to open up some bays.
Oh, in the shop
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll get that cleared out. I mean, I got a real nice steel table that I used to work off of in there.
Oh, damn! You're gonna sell that?
Yeah, that takes a forklift to move that.
Damn,
But
you
it'd
got that thing-
If you had a welding shop, you need that for layout work and stuff like that. It's got a vise on
You've had that table forever, haven't you?
it. Yeah, quite a while.
Like since River Road?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I thought you.
since I've been up there where I'm at
Oh,
now.
okay. I thought that was an old one. Well, that'll be.
Got a bandsaw, pretty nice sized bandsaw, ready for sale. Um, just different stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just get everything cleared out.
Yeah. Do you think you'll ever get back to doing any of that shit, or are you pretty much over that kind
I
of stuff?
don't know. If I did, man, I'd have to buy everything back.
Yeah.
And I thought about it long and hard before I sold that truck and kind of selling everything out of the shop. And I think by the time I'm able to get to where I can move around stuff, it's already going to be about time to
Yeah. So,
hang her up anyway.
yeah. Say the hell with it. Yeah, it's a pretty physically demanding thing. Anyways, I've seen you out there working your ass off, and it's like, man, that's got to be tough on him. And then especially moving forward now, it's got to be even harder.
Oh, yeah.
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 So we'll see. Tomorrow's another day, right?
Tomorrow is. Let's see what else we got. You have some echo. Oh, sorry. Comment and let me know if I still have some echo. If I get loud and I get to laughing and shit, that happens.
Yeah, it's probably not Echo. It's probably him over.
You hear me through the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What else we got, man? So we covered WCC, the house, good shit that's happened, struggles. You have any struggles you want to talk about?
My struggle is going to be that warm beer's got me about half toasted. I don't know how you're going to get me out of here.
I'm gonna throw you over my fucking shoulder,
It's
dude.
up to you. I'm yours, man.
Let me get you getting liquored up.
All liquored up and then tell me, yep, see you later.
Bye. Oh, I'll drive you home in the S10.
Just about canceled out when I seen those two steps right there.
Yeah, he got up.
But I thought of Doug. So
Yeah,
here
Doug.
we are.
Yeah. He's only doing it for you. He don't give a shit about me. Yeah, if me and Doug are together late at night, we like to call Dad, and I usually call first just to give him absolute hell. And I call him, and he never answers. But if Doug calls, he fucking picks right up.
I know better than to answer that now, too.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad's over this 2 o'clock in the morning bullshit. Hey, you old fuck.
Yeah. I think he did that night when I was.
It was.
My leg was just keep killing
Yeah.
me before I went to the hospital.
Yeah, because you went to the hospital on a Sunday,
Yeah.
and it was a Saturday. I was over there. It was, or maybe, yeah. So I guess I would have got back from Ireland like on Friday. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so I get over there though, and yeah, me and Doug are having a couple beers, and then let's call the old man. All
Yeah,
right.
splendid idea.
Yeah, I remember we we called you. Hey, you old fuck, what are you doing? You're, oh man, my leg is just killing me. And me and Doug are there. You giant pussy. Just ragging on you to beat hell. Then here it is next day.
And then I was waving at you as I'm flying over the top of you in the helicopter.
Yeah. How was that? Was that ride sweet?
Oh, yeah, I was on my phone.
Were you-
Yeah, I'm on Facebook on the phone looking out.
Yeah. Did they have windows on it on the sides?
Oh, yeah.
Could you? Were you scared at all or no?
No.
God,
Hell, I jumped out of airplanes before.
Yeah. Well, I'd have been terrified. I just think about. I know you're like me on heights. Not a big fan of the heights.
No, but up there it's different.
Yeah. Man, that had to have been kick it. Was it? Well, no, it would have been. Yeah, that was during the day, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was like noon or so. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That had to have been a cool ride. Does it fly high or low?
I can't remember what heights we were at. Maybe 2,000, 3,000 feet.
Oh, so pretty low, really.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. How fast did it get there to Indianapolis from here?
I think about maybe 45 minutes, maybe not that long.
Damn. They were getting it.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Wow. Was it?
I just thought I was going to go down there and they were going to make an incision on my leg and sew this damn muscle back up.
Yeah. And then you get there and oh my God.
Yeah. And they tell me they're going to hack the leg off. It's like, holy shit. What?
Yeah.
What'd you just say?
Yeah. Could you believe it at first? Were you like, there's no way this is true?
No, the doctor was actually telling everybody that was running around there, said, hey, I'm getting ready to talk to him. Either get in here or get out.
Did you know then that it?
I knew something was serious then, yeah.
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 Oh man, what were you thinking?
I didn't know what to think.
Just waiting to see what he said, or just?
Yeah, I mean, well, at that point I thought, yeah, we got problems because I remember my first surgery. They said this is Dr. Shafiq said this is a last ditch effort right here. When I do this bypass, get you better blood flow. This will be it. There won't be anything else we can do after that. Okay. And shit, like a 20-year-old kid.
Yeah.
I could walk to Seeger if I had to from my welding shop.
Yeah, because I remember. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
it's probably Doug.
Probably another bill collector. Yeah, we shut them off. When I get back to work doing something,
Yeah, we'll get back with you on that. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I couldn't even imagine. But I remember when it would have been before. Oh, yeah, it would have been before that operation, because that was the deal with the stent. It was before that, because I picked you up in the van. Remember when we went to walk around the park?
Oh yeah.
Trying to get your.
That was before that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't.
Couldn't even walk. Hell, you'd walk what, probably 20, 30 feet, and it was like
had to stop.
struggling. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd they say caused that? Just
It's just
lack of.
Yeah. I mean, it's well, of course, everything's from smoking.
Is that? Yeah, that's the big thing.
But they said that. Yeah. So I believe them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the smoking.
just the walls of your veins and stuff being clogged, pretty much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I know when you smoke, that robs the oxygen from your blood, right?
Well, they say it's more like build up inside there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they worried? Do you have any issues? You probably don't have no other issues with the other leg, do you?
Well, I mean, it was not the best blood flow, but
Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah. Because it hits the extremities first, doesn't it? Like your legs and then your arms and shit like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So, man, you get there, and then the doctor's like, okay, everybody either get in or get out. I just couldn't even imagine what that had to have been like. Just even before they told you, like just the buildup of it, and like, man, it had to have felt like you had 1,000,000 pounds on your chest just waiting to hear what he even had to say.
Oh yeah. I had no idea he was going to say that, but
Was that worse than what you had thought? Like just sitting there,
a million times worse. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. If you'd be like, man, thinking it was worse yet, like you're gonna die or something like that, and then he tells you that. But man, I couldn't even. Just sitting there and like, yep, you're gonna lose your leg.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably. I know how doctors are. He probably said it about like that too. Like,
Well, I mean, he was concerned about my feelings, that's for sure.
was he?
Oh yeah, big time. He didn't even want to tell me. But,
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Oh boy. And then they were supposed to do it. Because didn't you ask him like when it was or something like that?
Yeah.
And they were gonna do it was it that night or?
No, they were going to wait till the next day, which had been Monday. And then I guess the schedule was full, but they do it pretty serious. But they decided to wait till Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that like? Sitting there just waiting on it.
Well, it was painful.
Oh, that's right. I forgot because you were in a lot of pain on that, weren't you?
So they started me on morphine before that, I guess. So.
Yeah. Did that help at all? You think? Like,
Oh yeah.
as far as like
great.
that like.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that home. That's another thing too, though. Those damn painkillers. Wow. They asked me what I wanted for that, and it's like, oxycodone works for me, but it's a real quick, short-term pain relief.
Uh-huh.
It's not like the hydrocodones, because that's relieves pain for like 8 hours or so. They're supposed to.
Yeah.
I guess. But I had the oxycodones, and I'm one of those that I can quit smoking right now if I really want to.
Yeah.
And quit drinking. I don't have a problem being hooked on shit.
Yeah.
Just like the painkillers, I thought, hell, this won't be. I haven't been on them that long. I can get off these.
Yeah.
I think I was on them 3 months, and I found that I was doing just what they said. When it first starts, they know you're going to be taking quite a few.
Yeah.
Because of the pain.
Right.
And then they start weaning you off of it. So the second bottle, you're only supposed to go about half that much. And then the third bottle, even less.
Yeah.
The third bottle, I was taking more of those than I was the very first one.
No, you were upping her.
Oh, my God, yes, big time. The second bottle, I was actually falling back down like I should.
Uh-huh.
For whatever reason, that third bottle is like, laying there on the couch. That's all I was doing. It's like, hell, well, I need that feeling, you know.
Yeah.
And there was really no hardly any pain then, but it's like I love that feeling.
Yeah.
And Justine's like, I'm not. She was the one calling in my medication. I'm not going to ask for those again. If you want them, you're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
I said, just call in, get me another bottle. She said, nope, not going to do it. So I thought, might as well make sure I can still get off these. And that first week was not a problem at all. I was doing shit to keep my mind busy and all that.
Yeah.
That next week, man, it was hell.
Really.
I always had people say anxiety. Oh, bullshit.
Yeah.
Anxiety, get your ass to work or do something.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you got anxiety.
Right.
I feel sorry that I ever said that.
So yeah.
I know what that is. I would jump up in the middle of the night, and it felt like I needed to run around the house 50 times. And of course I couldn't because I ain't got a damn leg.
Yeah.
I could not sleep. I tried everything, and it took me 2 months. The hell, one night I told her to take me to the ER. I thought I was dying.
Like
Take me to the ER.
heart attack feeling.
Everything. Heart attack, anxiety, and
Yeah.
she's nope.
Yeah.
I mean, she was right. She was doing the right thing because she knew I was going through.
Yep.
And I had no idea just in that short time you could have withdrawals like that.
Damn, that is
you can.
that is crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I don't have to get on those again. But
Yeah.
man, I wouldn't want to do it, boy.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah.
It's unreal.
I know what it's like, having anxiety attacks and shit. Mine, it's not as common anymore as it used to be, but yeah, like there's been several times where it's like I want to call the call the hospital. Like I'm having a heart attack. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
And that's all you can think about is I'm gonna die. This is it. I'm dead. Like it's over. Yeah, and so I get that feeling. But I mean, when I broke my leg, they gave me mine were Oxycontin, I think, or something. I can't remember, but I remember I took a couple of them, and I was like, I didn't like the way it made me feel. I just felt like I was.
Oh, I like the way they make you feel.
Yeah.
Shit, you can come over and have one hell of a conversation with me when I'm on there. I'll do the talking. And you sit there with a cup of coffee. You're drinking like a pot of coffee with that too. It's like, man, this is all right.
Or you just wired all the time?
Oh God, it's just a good feeling, boy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't like it. What they had me on, I was tired. Is all. Like I'd take one of those things and I'd be asleep for like 7 hours.
Oh, I'd be up for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Just talking, laughing, having a hell of a good time, and then bang, I could be right in the middle of a sentence and I'm
Oh,
out.
damn, really?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Be out for like 3 hours.
Uh-huh.
And then I'd nice, comfortable sleep for 3 hours, and I'd wake back up. Well, then I'd take another one. I'd be laying there by myself, kind of laughing about shit.
Yeah.
And then bang, out for another 3 hours.
Damn.
So just working like that.
Really? I mean, I could see how that would be a pretty difficult thing to want to give up, especially because I knew you weren't sleeping very much. Hadn't been for like, a couple years. Wasn't sleeping worth a shit.
Right.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden now somebody's giving you something where you can sleep. Do you fight any of that shit anymore, the sleeping?
No, not really. It's not too bad now. I mean, before that, even before that first surgery, I had to sleep with right leg off the edge of the bed, down. Couldn't figure out why I had to do that. Well, it was
Trying to keep blood
getting
flow.
blood flow down there, yeah.
Damn, really?
Because if it's up, then it's just painful as hell when you can't get blood down there.
Yeah. Man, that's gotta be good though. You're sleeping now. I mean, that's
Yeah.
one good thing I guess that would have come out of it. But damn,
Yeah.
yeah, that sucks about those painkillers. That's a real problem because
Oh, I know. I'm telling you, of course, law enforcement,
yeah,
see a lot of that. You think, oh, come on, man, you can give that shit up. You just gotta want to.
yeah,
I can see what they're going through now.
yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Yeah, and I know when I was prescribed that stuff, every single time I would go to the doctor, they would ask me, "Do you need more?"
Yeah, well, that's what they were. I mean, hell, when you got a leg chopped off, hell yes, they're going to keep asking, do you need more?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure I do.
Yeah. Well, my answer was always no, because I only took a couple of them. But I was sitting there thinking, like, damn, man. And, like, they were going to write it. Like, I could have been like, oh, yep. And, like, it would have been a hell of, like, it would have been easier to get that shit than it would have been to go and Go down to McDonald's and get the right order.
Well, they'll only do that so long.
Yeah.
I mean, those doctors are starting to, finding out now. A lot of these doctors they have to answer to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're starting to say pain management now. That's what I kept telling them when it first started happening. I need painkillers.
Uh-huh.
And we'll get to that here in a minute. They'd say, getting ready to leave. Hey, you gonna write me a prescription for painkillers?
Yeah.
Well, you need to understand pain management, and let's work on that. I thought, now what the hell? I'm paying you to,
All right.
surely you can write me a prescription for painkillers.
Yeah.
Well, they were doing the right thing.
I'm trying to wean you off of it.
Well, I wasn't even on it at that time. I was wanting to get on it
Oh.
before the first operation, just so I could get some sleep.
Oh, no
I said, man, you don't
shit.
understand. I've been, 2 hours sleep in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
If you give me painkillers, I can sleep.
Yeah.
It's pain management. I understand what they were saying now, because right now, if I had to do it over again, I wouldn't take it.
Damn, no kidding.
Just that, getting off that was worse than the pain itself, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because it lasts so long.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you're talking like weeks and months,
Yeah.
Damn, I wouldn't.
I mean, to this day, I could, if I had one, I'd probably pop the damn thing,
Right, just because they're so addicting. And just,
I don't really get addicted to, I just like the damn feeling.
yeah.
But, I mean, I can give it up, and I did.
Right, right.
But when I started getting the effects of that coming off of it, it's like, damn, give me something.
Yeah.
So,
Boy, that's a shitter, honestly.
Yeah.
It really sucks that you had to go through that.
yeah. What's going to suck is you trying to get me out of this house. That's going to be interesting. There'll be a line of people out there watching to see this happen. It's going to take me 15 minutes to get to the door anyway, so. Be a big parade out there. Everybody's sitting there, shut their vehicles off, and like they're getting ready for fireworks or something. It's going to be a show.
Everybody get the fucking ropes out. We're going to pull him out of
Wait
here.
till you hear a bunch of glass breaking and shit, me going through that window. That's where I'm going.
Oh, shit. And Doug commented on here and said, Detective John Kimball. I'm a cop, you idiot. Oh, shit.
I remember that phone call, yeah.
Yeah. I had for those of you that are,
Speak some English.
yeah. I had this app on my phone, and you could push these buttons on it. And it would say different shit. It was Arnold Schwarzenegger. And so I called Dad, and I called him from, I worked at AT&T at the time, so I called him from the AT&T phone, and it's, I got him on speakerphone. As soon as he answers, you can tell he's all happy as hell. Hello. And then I grab the phone. I'm Detective John Kimball. He kind of sits there for a second. And then there's another button that says, I'm a cop, you idiot. So I click that, which he's a cop at the time. I click, I'm a cop, you idiot. And he goes, I can't understand a damn word you're saying. Speak in English, pal. And I sit there and I hurry up and shuffle through them. I find one that says, I got a bunch of questions. I need them answered immediately. And I hit that one. Well, that one really pisses him off.
Yeah, I can't stand being told what to do anymore. I'm trying to tell me what to do. We're gonna have a fight. I'll take this leg off and beat you across the head with this thing.
I got a bunch of questions. I need them answered immediately because you know what? You kiss my fucking ass and delete this number, pal. and then he hung up. And you can just hear the whole room erupt in laughter. Everyone thought that was hilarious. I still have that video somewhere. I need to put that on here.
Yeah.
I'm a cop, you idiot. Yeah, sorry about that one.
Okay, well, it's getting dark.
All right.
Be moving out.
Yeah, we're at it.
Still got a little bit of daylight. You got flashlights?
I got fucking lights out there. You'll be all right. We'll strap some flashlights to your back, and you'll be able to see around you.
Well, this is the first time I've went up 2 steps since all this has happened.
Yeah, does it feel good?
Yeah.
You made
Sure did.
You should feel accomplished. You made it into the fucking house.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, been better if you'd have helped do a little something, but I'm kind of curious what the hell you're going to do when I go
I'm
down.
gonna pick you up, and your ass is going all the way to the S10.
I might just stand there at the top of that stairs and just jump.
I'm telling you, just do the trust fall. Just put your arms out like Ozzy Osbourne, fall into the crowd. You'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let's see. Oh, Mike Jinks says hi, Shawn.
Oh, how's he doing?
Damn, yeah, you hadn't seen him in a while, I bet.
Yeah, no, I haven't. Years.
Yeah,
How you doing, Mike?
yeah. All right. Well, it has been an hour, and yeah, it is getting dark. So I'll let your ass out of here. I think we covered just about everything. Is there anything else?
No,
No.
no.
All right.
Just glad to be over here. Kind of glad to, let a lot of people know how it really happened and what happened. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Tell people thanks too.
yes,
Yeah.
I mean, that was the biggest reason why I come here. I just want to tell everybody thanks for, coming to that benefit. And even if you weren't there, I mean, I was still getting cards and letters and, I kind of keep to myself up there on the hill.
Yeah.
I got neighbors I'd do anything for, and we hardly ever talk because I'm never around a lot of people. I'm just pretty private up there.
Yeah.
They were first ones sending me letters and,
Yeah.
neighbors on both sides of me, Foster to, Greenmore's,
Yeah.
That was unbelievable.
Yeah. And it was, I mean, I cried at that benefit. It was just,
Yeah.
it was really cool to see everybody come together and support, my family. It wasn't even for just you. It was, in a way, all of us. And that was, boy, it was really touching. It was really cool to see that. And, even the people that didn't give anything, just showed up. Like, that was great. Like, I had so many people like, hey, sorry, I didn't give anything. But it's like, man, you're good. You don't have to give us. Yeah, show up and let's shoot the shit a minute, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
So I also would like to say thanks on that if you guys are listening. Tasha said Doug's coming to crash your podcast party. Good. Hell yeah.
Well, if he's
Good.
outside right now, because it's getting ready to end in about 2 seconds.
Hey, everybody. We love you. See you later. Bye. All right, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you can, please hit share. It really helps out the podcast. And thank you for watching. Thank you so much for your concern for my dad and my family and doing all the good shit you guys have done for the both of us. We really appreciate it.
Yes. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot. All right, man.
Well, I mean that really.
Yeah.
I mean, I do.
All right. I appreciate everybody for watching. Seriously, thank you so much. If you're listening, please hit share. It helps out so much more than you might know. Dad, always a pleasure. Thank you for coming on.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Hell yeah. And I love y'all. See y'all real soon. All right. Get out.
Get out of here, you low life son.